Yeah, my name is Zach Thompson, Z-A-C-H-T-H-O-M-P-S-O-N, and I'm the Planetarium Director here at Morrill Hall for Mueller Planetarium. It's an interesting path I took to wind up here under the dome of the planetarium. I've been interested in astronomy and space science since I was little, and I was very informally taught because I'd seek this information out at school libraries and the city libraries. When I went to school here at UNL a long time ago, I was interested in this room, in this theater, as a means of relaying the communication and education information about astronomy and space science. So I contacted the then director of the planetarium, and I began kind of just as a volunteer, just seeing how things worked here, and I was intrigued at the planetarium as a teaching tool and also entertainment, immersive experience. And what began as volunteer shortly became an apprenticeship of sorts too. So after a few years there, I wound up, fortunately, becoming the then director of the planetarium once he finally retired. Yes, the planetarium can sometimes be an enigma to people at Morrill Hall because they see these doors with no handles and they always wonder what's behind there. But it's important to let people know what we are instead of just a place with always closed doors. That's where it's important to utilize social media heavily, like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I'm on that every day for the accounts of the planetarium to promote what we do to different audiences. And while sometimes things are similar in message, it's tricky, but I try to make them different in how they're delivered.
Hello, I'll see you again in 89 years over Nebraska. I'd
like to hope that as a result of that, people are coming to stop and see us. And I'll see people checking in on social media here at the planetarium. So that tells me it's doing something. So hopefully in the end we get more people in here because they're aware of, when we have shows or when we have special events going on. Yeah, there is this mentality of a planetarium as a place where you just go in dark and all you do is you look at the stars, simply put. So someone is there telling you what the stars are. And while we do that, we do have a dedicated live program about what's up in the night sky. It is about variety, and in this day and age we have technology called Full Dome, which allows us to show things that are beyond astronomy and space science. Especially here in a natural history museum, we have programs that are about natural science, earth history, geology. It's important to have this kind of mix of shows so that we're not just a one-trick pony. You do get more here under the dome instead of just a one quick shot thing too. But I do find that there's a misconception that that is all it is, just astronomy. And we are that, but just not exclusively. At the planetarium, we're a 60-year-old facility in 2018, and it's important to keep us looking and feeling like a new facility instead of, yes, it is definitely 60 years old. So the plans are hopefully maybe if funds become available, maybe updating our speaker system, seating, lighting, maybe not full-blown stuff at this time, but little by little to improve the quality of the experience for our visitors and students coming in. Then that's kind of the most important aspect of our upgrades and such too. But this is something I'd love to see upgraded. This would be, like there are systems out there that have full databases. So instead of just a pre-programmed bit around the planets and stuff here, you can kind of hop off the rails and then cruise around a little bit. So who knows? That's expensive stuff.
So my favorite part about going to the planetarium is getting to experience outer space things that you wouldn't be able to in a class. The astronomy class I'm taking right now, we talk a lot about it, but when we actually get to the planetarium, you get to see actual examples, which is really cool.
If anyone wants to find out more about the planetarium, they can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Just look for UNL Planetarium. And our website is spacelaser.com, and that's laser with an S, not a Z. You can also find this information through Morrill Hall's website, museum.unl.edu. But typically, during school years, our shows are Saturday and Sunday, and during the summer, we do have them Tuesday through Sunday. So it's always important, if anyone is interested in visiting us, to just research a little bit ahead of time to make sure that we have a show when they plan on coming.